My guess is that you have had this experience. So on days when I have to sit at my computer for hours on end because there's work to do, I end up with lower back pain. And you may not have had this part, but a car accident that I had years ago gets, the results of it gets irritated. Well, here's the thing. You don't want to continue sitting with that lower back pain, and I am going to whip out my yoga teacher hat for today and show you something that you can do about it right there at your desk at work. Hey everybody, Sharon here, Integrative Nutrition Health Coach, speaker, teacher, and author of the Wellness Purpose Connection, and yoga instructor today. And I am back with another day of giving. And today I want to share a pose with you, a real simple one that you can do at your desk at work. There are others, but this one is one that feels so good and will get at that pain in your lower back. Let me tell you, you don't want to mess around with your back. I think the older we get, the more we know that. Lower back pain can interfere with our bladder. It can interfere with our rest pattern, and it can interfere with our mood. And one thing you don't want is for lower back pain to be messing with your mood at work, especially when you have meetings, because nobody wants to sit in a meeting with a cranky person. So I want to give you this pose today that you can use at your desk. One more thing, I do know that there are folks out there who have an issue with yoga because, there may be some hocus pocus kind of beliefs around it, its past and its history. Look, this is what I say. Number one, yoga is for everybody because we all need to take care of our bodies, no matter what we choose to call it. So if you have a problem with calling it yoga, that is fine with me. Let's just call it a back stretch, okay? So let me go ahead and show you the pose now. You want to start with a chair that comes up to about maybe your hips, right? Or it could be a little lower, that's fine. But however, whatever the height of the chair is, it'd be best if it has this flat top, and you definitely have to be facing the back of the chair. Starting with your feet, hip-width distance apart. So think about where your hip bones are, and then think about your ankles falling straight down, your ankle bones falling right down below that, right? And you want your feet flat on the floor. So if you have heels on, it would be best if you took them off. I understand that, some of us might be funny about that, but it'll be best if you take your heels off. And so now that your feet are planted firmly and you're rooted and you're grounded, you want to make sure that your spine is erect. So we help to ensure that by inhaling our shoulders up and back. So now we should have a straight back, okay? After that, holding all of that in your back, you want to make sure that the back of your head is in alignment with your spine. And now that you're holding all of that, resting your hand on the chair, what's going to happen is you're going to hinge over. It's not just going to be a drop, but you'll be hinging right here at your hip crease. So how will you do that? This is how. You'll begin to take small steps back. And as you're taking those small steps, notice I hinged over. I didn't just fold over. And I hinge until my back is either parallel to the floor or to the extent that my back will allow me to go. But you don't need to go any further than your back being parallel to the floor. Once you get here, you can hold the pose with your ears in alignment with your arms. And you want to take 3 to 5 nice deep breaths and enjoy that stretch. So take a deep inhale in, hold that breath at the top, and then you exhale, release it. As you're doing that, you're feeling a nice stretch here and in your lower back. That release and pressure, all of that is happening. When it's time to come out of the pose after your 3 to 5 nice, deep, relaxing breaths, you don't just pop up, okay? But instead what you'll do is you'll walk your way back up. And right there, what you have are just a few minutes of time out of your day to take care of your back. So there you have it, L pose. You could do it at any time at your desk. You could do it to take care of your lower back pain in the middle of the day when you've been sitting at that computer all day. And you can do it so you won't be that cranky person in the meeting. Okay, I hope the giving has been good for you. Leave me a comment and let me know how that works for you. Also, please subscribe, like, and share the love. If I have been a blessing to you, please be a blessing to someone else. That's my giving for today. I hope your day has been grand, and I will see you tomorrow.